but nevertheless, done. It's time for baking stream. And this time I'm equipped. I am ready. I'm prepared to not get shit all over my shirt, because now I've got, boom, the whole look. The package, the full package. Hello everyone, welcome to baking stream number 3. Today we'll be making a chocolate gateau, which is covered in a chocolate ganache, which I've never done before. We'll be making, on top of that, blueberry muffins, with vanilla blueberry muffins kind of thing going on. And additionally, if time permitting, we'll be trying out some Japanese souffle pancakes, they're called. Well, Japanese pancakes. The wibbly wobbly ones, you do them on the pan. That's why they're called pancakes. Fun fact, just little tips in case you didn't know how pancakes work. So we're not going for Mary Berry's Baking Bible this time. Unfortunately, it doesn't have chocolate gateau in it. It doesn't have blueberry muffins in it. And it damn right doesn't have Japanese pancakes in it, because I think Mary Berry's probably still got a bit of a thing against the Japanese. Was she alive during the war? I don't know. We'll assume yeah. We'll assume yeah. So what we do have is a mobile phone with links to recipes that I've saved. So we're going to start off doing the chocolate gateau. We've got to get that in the oven, because that needs as much time as possible to cool while we're doing the muffins and the Japanese pancakes. So let me find the fucking thing. How do you work these things? How do these things work? Here we go. Almost there, well prepared. I was in a bit of a rush to start the stream today, so. Whew. Right, so we've got baking stream. There's the plan. Nice job. So, follow that. Yeah, the chocolate gateau we're making, the recipe wants whipped cream icing. I'm not a huge fan of whipped cream icing because it goes off really quick, and it knocks me a bit sick, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna do a chocolate ganache instead. Hopefully a nice kind of shiny ganache. Is it ganache? Is it nesh? Is it a silent G? I don't know. These are the things I don't know, and I need people to help me with. Ganache. I'm gonna say ganache. Ganache? Doesn't sound right. Anyway, theoretically the cake should look like this, but we all know it won't. It will look like a big pile of crap if our other streams are anything to go by. So, you know, recipes online. I'm gonna have to go on a rant. They put so much crap before the actual recipe. It does my head in. Absolutely winds me up. Okay, so the chocolate cake. Here's the ingredients. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. All-purpose flour, translated into English, is plain flour. Plain flour, gotten. We've got granulated sugar. Well, that's just your bog standard sugar, isn't it? Beautiful, granulated. Cocoa powder. We'll be using my favourite, which is this Bourneville shite. This is the good stuff, okay. Baking soda, baking powder. Got baking powder, and we have bicarbonate of soda. Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing? I hope it's the same thing. If not, we're just gonna not use baking soda. Last time we did it without the baking powder by accident, so I think we might be okay. Let's open a new tab and find out. Let's use advanced technology. Alexa, is baking soda bicarbonate of soda?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Baking soda is the same as bicarbonate of soda.
Yeah!
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for your feedback.
Yeah, fuck you. Cool, right, so we're in. We're in. open. Okay, what else do we need? This is weird doing it off a phone rather than the book. I miss the book. I like having a big book of baking stuff in front of me. Come on. There we go. I don't want your adverts. Life online is horrible. Okay, so we need some salt. Just a tidge, but everything's fine. I'll just oh, my shoelace is undone. There we go, that's sorted. You know what, this is made of glass and it didn't shatter, so I'm very happy. Okay, vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. There we go. Beautiful. Buttermilk. Wow, got so much crap in it. Buttermilk, buttermilk, buttermilk. I'd never heard of buttermilk until like 2 years ago, and it was just everywhere. Like, especially on chicken. 2 large eggs. Eggs we can do. Vanilla extract. Oh, it's all coming out. Why do I keep closing this this cupboard? I don't need to. We've got some Madagascan vanilla. Of course, only the best Madagascan vanilla. We need to brew a cup of hot coffee. That's going in there. So let's turn the kettle on. That's something we've done on stream before. Exciting times. So, there we go. It says 1 cup. I'm assuming it means like the measurement cup, and I'm not just going to make myself a brew. But I might make myself a brew and then drink the remainder. So let's make a cup of coffee, because that's required, apparently. Coffee, 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 coffee. It says strong, so I'm going to put 1/2 in. And then I'm assuming no milk, no sugar, right? Because this has got buttermilk and a whole lot of granulated sugar to boot. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know if I'm coming through all right, volume wise and all that jazz. Here we go. That's everything. So, boom. This is everything we're going to need for the cake part. Not the Ganesh, Ganush. Isn't Ganesh like a Hindu god? Am I being dim? But I'm pretty sure that's the case. This is everything we need. Beautiful. So, even more beautiful. Let's mix this stuff together, and we've got to get it in the oven ASAP as possible. Okay, so first thing we've got to do, 180 degrees on the oven. Beautiful. That's the bit I can do the best, I find. That's the bit that goes without issue for most of these streams. Okay, we need to prepare 2 springform 20cm deep pans, which are these bad boys. It's saying to butter and flour them. It's not saying to line them. So I'll take that as a win, because I can't stand doing that. So make sure you wash your hands before this stuff. That's just common sense, especially with the Rona-virus out there hiding behind walls and cars. I don't really get how it works, but you know, watch out. Could be anywhere. It could be anyone. Just get really grim for no reason. Butter the bad boy. Butter it. Don't put Rona in your butter. That's just common sense, isn't it? It's just facts. Spelled F-A-K-S. Facts. Facts. It says to flour it as well. I've never heard of such a thing, but you know, we've got to follow the instructions like a good puppy. So we'll slightly flour them and then put them off to the side. Flour bay. I don't know how much flour in. I've never floured a pan before. It's always been used baking powder, I guess. Just that. Kind of give it a bit of texture maybe to help it separate. I don't know. Don't ask me these things, I'm not an expert. I'm more lost than anyone watching this thing. So they're done, put them off to the side for later. Now we've got to carry on our coffee. We've got to brew a coffee. And then we're going to get a cup of this, apparently. Hello over there. Open. Open? Why did I say open? I meant to say dissolve, but the word open came out of my mouth. So there's all our ingredients, including a hot cup of coffee, apparently. Okay, let's see where this goes. I'm interested. Okay. In a large bowl, mix and sift the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. That's a whole lot of crap to mix. But let's do it. We'll use our big boy bowl. Oh, I almost brained myself then, but it was just a towel stroked my head. Panicked over a towel. Okay. Let's stick that over there for now. And let's crack on. So, flour, sugar, cocoa powder. Oh, need to see how much of each we need. I've already written them down. Handly dandly. So I can just do a thing where I do this. iPad. So 110 grams of plain flour. Where's my sieve? There you are. Ooh. 210. Well, that's 92, so that ain't gonna be enough. That's just a fact. Yeah, I heard an Australian guy call it the Rona, and I just love it. Got the Rona. Oh. Boom. Plain flour. What's next? Bring it on. Sugar, 400 grams. That's so much sugar. Let's see how much we've actually got. We've got more than this, but that's spot on. Well, it's 410 grams, so I'm just going to dump the whole thing in. Does granulated sugar go through a sieve? It does. That is so much sugar. And this isn't even Mary Berry. That is, wow. That is a monumental amount of sugar. I'm going to sleep for 2 weeks. That's insane. That can't be right, surely. Are these grains too big for the sieve? Or do we just need to be persistent? I think they are. These are the big boys. These are the chunky grains. We can just... There we go. It's fine. Okay, cocoa powder. Easy peasy. What's that? How much do we need? We need 85 grams. We have 215. Beautiful. I am also going to sieve this because this gets weird clumps, man. So let's 85 grams. Doesn't seem like too much, does it? But then you realise it's actually quite light. And it's actually a ridiculous amount. I thought it was just going to be a little bit. That's not even half. Okay, that's a lot of chocolate, yo. Fucking hell. Calm down. Can't even blame Mary Berry on this one. Okay, that'll do. This is a lot of dry, isn't it? It's a lot of powder. I'm a bit worried it's going to be like a really dry cake just because of how much powdered goods are in it. See? Wash that out, it smells amazing. It always smells so good. Go on, get on, fuck off. There we are. Okay, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So not a lot of them. Baking soda, 2 teaspoons. I don't really get what the difference is between baking soda and baking powder. I know one of them you can make fake volcanoes with, and that's about it. Baking soda, bicarbonate of soda. It's the same thing. We googled it. It's fine. If you're worried. Oh, fuck. I'd say that's 1 teaspoon. I'd say that's 1 teaspoon. It's all going, shh, be quiet. Everything's fine. Shut up. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Ooh, that was close. We almost mixed our sodas and our powders up. You don't want that. You don't want that. That's how you get the Rona. Oh. There we go. Okay, and how much salt? Half a teaspoon, bless. Bless it. Why'd you even show up, salt? Why'd you even show up? Okay, that's all the dry stuff. Just mix it together so it's kind of. I get so annoyed with myself sometimes because I catch myself saying stupid stuff. Let's mix it together, you know, so it's mixed together. I had to stop myself from saying that. Redundant. Mix it so it's mixed. It looks like a sad beach. It looks like a really sad beach. It looks like a beach that's been pure for so long because of the Rona. And then like one sunny day happened and loads of people came to the beach and just shat all over it. It's like sad sand. Negative energy sand. So that's done. Combine the buttermilk, oil and eggs, preferably in a jug or another bowl. Okay. Well, I do have a jug. I've got a jug somewhere. There it is. So, how much do we need of it? How do we need? Blah, 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 blah. Words are fun. Oh, speak along with me, children. Because I can't fucking talk today. 250 milliliters of buttermilk. I've never actually seen buttermilk. All I know is that there's a lot of chicken covered in it recently. This is 300 milliliters, so. Oh, what is it? Is it butter? Is it milk? Nobody knows. They had to fucking come up with its own classification. It seems more milk. It seems like yogurt. It seems like someone just came up with a name for yogurt. It's yogurt. It's yogurt. Buttermilk, you hippie bastards. It's yogurt. Not yogurt. That's not yogurt. That's what's that? It's bitter. Like a soulless yogurt. It's like a soulless yogurt. I just wanted to know if it was yogurt. It looks like yogurt. Look. It just looks like yogurt. It's like what's it like? That's awful. Yeah, it's sour. Oh, it leaves like a cheesy. It's not on that. That's not on. Oh, it comes out in clumps. There's clumps. Oh man, I'm not having buttermilk chicken again in my life. That's not happening. 250 milliliters. Oh, there it is. Try and mix them clumps out. The cow clumps. Disaster. Okay, then what we get in? We're getting. I don't know why it turned into like a auctioneer for a second. Have some of that coffee that we brewed. Get a taste out. Oh, that's nice. That was the buttermilk. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So what we stirring next? Vanilla extra. Oh, oil. Okay, oil we can do. How much oil do we need? Vegetable oil. 120 milliliters. So it'll be 370. Is this is vegetable oil? Say it doesn't really matter. You can use sunflower oil. Oh, the clumps of the butter. Yeah, I'm taking it. 100 on. Okay. Oh, it's not nice to look at, is it? Oh, created some kind of pit, some kind of chasm. It looks like the kaiju are gonna crawl out of it. You're right, Thane. How you doing, mate? Mate, rocking the apron, loving it. Okay, what's next? Eggs. 2 eggs. Oh, I've still got that buttermilk just in the back of my throat. It's like evil milk. It's like yeah, it's just like sad milk from the negative dimension or some shit. Egg 1. Ugh. Egg 2. Oh, good. Just these shells, man. They're grim. Can't stand egg. I've always had an egg aversion. And against the egg. Oh, that buttermilk is just a powerful taste. It's like yeah, it's just like evil milk. I think I've hit the nail on the head there. Like an old cow, like a really old decrepit cow that's like really thin and has a beard, standing in a field on its own that hasn't seen love in its whole life. Got milked, and then that's all it could squeeze out before it had a heart attack and died. That's what buttermilk tastes like. What next? Vanilla extract. Smells nice. Tastes like shit. Never fall for the temptation of the vanilla extract. Does smell good though. Does smell good. Maybe with a bit of buttermilk, it will no. We'll cancel it out. Like 1 drop. 1 drop of the tincture. Oh, it's better. Oh, it's not. You know, these are the things we do for science. It's just not going to be any of this coffee left. Oh, why does it have to smell so good but taste so bad? It's not fair. Don't taste vanilla extract, people. Not worth it. How much of it do we need? 1 teaspoon. Okay. That's a lot. It's like yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need to write like an 80s rap telling you not to do vanilla extract like Grandmaster Flash. Okay. Okay, so this needs to be a mixture, so we're stirring it. When eggs break apart, you gross me out when it just looks like floating testes, doesn't it? Like, there we go. Beautiful. I mean, not beautiful, kind of gross, kind of nightmarish. I can see the clumps rising to the top. The buttermilk clumps. Cool band name though, the buttermilk clumps. Okay, so just bits of it flying everywhere. Okay. There we are. So this is going into this. Pour this mixture slowly over the dry ingredients, whisking with an electric mixer at very low heat. Well, at very low speed. We don't have an electric mixer, so we've got me. Ugh. I am a power tool. Well, I've been called a tool before, but I think it's not a far stretch to say I'm a power tool. Let's get rid of this. This is a brand new whisker because the handle of my old one fell off. With the pure power of my whisking abilities. Okay. Okay. They're whisking at a low speed, so that's got to be my max then, right? That'll happen, you're a power tool. These human tools don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Welcome to the stream, bud. So this is pouring slowly over this. Oh, it's so gross, man. The buttermilk has clumps. I wasn't expecting it. It's not what you want. Right, Izzy, welcome back. I know the apron's fucking awesome. Oh, man. The noise. I don't know if you can hear the noise it's making, but it sounds like a breeding ground for slug people. Like some underground network of slug men. Giving myself D&D ideas now. I was going to say, you know what? This is the first cake mix I've done without butter in, but it's got buttermilk. I don't know if that counts. There we go. It's mixing now. Oh, man, it's dry. Oh, that's thick. That's thick, man. No one told me this would be so thick. It's 2 C's. Gah. Okay, so I've caught. Okay, I went back in the mix. I've caught kind of like an unmixed bit in the middle of my whisk that I can't get out. The sad peach looks even sadder. It does. It definitely does. Oh, man. Okay, go on. Oh, I'm getting a head rush. It's like a free high. It's great. I think that's nice, actually. That's pretty smooth. That's looking mixed together. I'm scraping the bottom. It's all good. Get a butter knife in between the whisk. Get all the bits in the middle. That's a good tip. I'll take it on board. I have a knife. It's like a dense sack of, like, I want you to tell me what it looks like. Yeah, that's all mixed in the middle now. It looks nice. It's got raw egg in it, so I can't eat it, but I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting. It's got like a gloss to it. I'm liking the look. And now we need to add. Now we need to add the hot coffee. So we need 1 cup of hot coffee. We've got a cup measurer. It's like a little miniature pan. So let's measure a cup. 250 millilitres is a cup. Give it to me in English. That's a lot. Oh, this just looks grim. It's like something a kid would make in the back garden. We're making a chocolate gateau, or gateau, as a normal person would say. That has coffee in it, apparently. We need to stir this with a spatula until it's all combined, and then we're pretty much ready to stick it in the oven. It needs 45 minutes in the oven, and then it needs plenty of time to cool down because we're going to be topping it off with a chocolate ganache afterwards at the end of the stream. It's going to be like one of the last things we do because we need to give the cake time to cool the fuck down. Oh, this is grim, man. Oh, it's just... Oh, is it? That's not right, surely. Well, it is. It just seems wrong. It just it's just made it into a liquid. 1 cup. Yeah, that's what it wanted. I guess that's why it's got to bake for so long. It's got to bake for 45 minutes. So stir that bad boy until it's coalesced into one thing. It's not good, is it? You should hear that. I don't know if you can hear the sounds, but it sounds like it looks. It's probably the best way to put it. It sounds like it looks. Okay, it's thickening a little bit now, at least. And then we need to basically half that into 2 different cake tins. Oh, there's a hair on this. That's an Evie hair. Gross. Can you hear it? Can you hear my cake? Oh, smells nice, not gonna lie. I got up and close personal with that then. It's moist. Put that in there for now. So far today we've learned you don't eat vanilla extract, you don't drink buttermilk. And that 1 cup is more than I thought. But it's less than a mug because I've still got coffee left. Ah, that's good. Yeah, they're all good lessons, Jim. Welcome to the stream, bud. Okay, so but they've got to divide it equally. She says here she uses a scale to make sure she divides it evenly. That's clever. She's clever. However, I have a feeling this is going to give me the old error that says this is too heavy for me to measure. Let's try it. My hair's going crazy today. I've got to try and keep it in order. It says, oh no, 2,434 grams, meaning we need 1,217. 1,217, okay. We'll ladle it in because otherwise this is not going to go well, is it? Yeah, 1,217. Get the weight of the bowl. Oh, snap. Oh, dude, you're a genius. I don't know how much this bowl weighs, so we're going to estimate. Let's estimate with a similar bowl. Let's estimate with a similar bowl. It's not as big, but it's thicker in terms of glass. So that's 767. So we'll say 760. Oh man, maths. So that's 1,700 or 1,000. 1670. So then half of that would be 835. Yeah. So 835 plus, what was this again? We'll take on 835 off, so this will be 116. Good. And then the rest will just go in, right? In the other one. That's 700, and I've globuled all over the measuring thing. So that's about right. Don't lick it. Really tempted to. It's all over the floor. I'm gonna have chocolate feet. So also today, for those who have just joined, the extra bakes, because there's 2 of them, we're making blueberry muffins, and we'll be trying to make Japanese pancakes, which are also known as souffle pancakes. Because, I hate myself. Okay, so that's 1. And then the rest is just going to be what's in here, right? Because I've never made Japanese pancakes before, and I've always wanted to. So, as simple as that. They take a while longer. They take like 10 minutes for every 2 pancakes. But they're supposed to be really nice, so. Just pour this in, Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Germ. I'm not sure how it's going to go, if I'm being honest. Knowing my history with delicacies, not well. I'm immediately looking at these two cake tins, and I'm seeing the maths was 1,000,000% wrong, because this one's way smaller than the other. Way, way smaller. If we do a side by side, you can see just how bad my maths was, which means that I'm going to have to take some out of this. I knew it would end up looking like this bloody stream. So basically what's going to happen is these 2 are going to get baked, and then we're going to be cutting each one in half as well, so we'll technically have like 4 layers on our cake, because the gâteau is quite tall. But that's ready to go in now. 40 to 45 minutes, so we'll say 40 and then check. Whew. There we are. Alexa, set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Starting now.
You're right, Metroid Man. How's the kid? You had your second, right? Welcome back. Yeah, man, I'm baking a day away. I do baking on Mondays for now. I might end up making it every other week, just because of how much it costs to bake. But hey ho. Metroid's every Wednesday though, still, man. Metroid's every Wednesday. This stream turned around so fast. Yeah, we're still doing Metroid on Wednesday. However, there won't be one this Wednesday, because I've unfortunately got a hospital appointment, so I can't make it. Might end up doing it on the Thursday instead, or we'll just skip the week. I'll let you guys know. This buttermilk is a thing of Satan. Let's clean all this crap away, and we'll get started on, well, what's next? I think the muffins. We'll mix the muffins. How you doing, Mike? It's been a long time. I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm doing pretty well. I know you probably were there when I got pretty ill and wasn't doing too well health-wise, but I'm doing really good now. Probably the best I've felt in about 9 years. So yeah, man, I'm good. I'm really good. I cannot complain about a thing. Oh, look at this big glob of crap. I'm gonna deal with this. Didn't catch the Shanghai shivers, did you? No. No. I just general health stuff. But I had like a good couple months off at the beginning of this year and the end of last year. But yeah, man, I'm good. Doing more stuff with the stream, like kind of playing about with what to stream. So on Fridays we're doing kind of VR streams at the moment, which like last week's was, I don't know whoever caught it would know. It was so fun playing that new Walking Dead game, and it's just insane. It's so fun. Yeah, and then Wednesdays we're doing. Well, I've moved on to doing some any % speedruns for Super Metroid, which Swap keeps telling me to stop doing because it's a rabbit hole of pain, which I know, but you know, I'm a masochist. Fine. Wait, no, I'm a sadist. Masochist? Sadist? Which one? If you know the answer, you will be judged. Mate, I don't blame you. We're playing we're playing The Walking Dead. And it is just, it's so horrifying. But good. Met some really nice people last stream, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've got my VR set up, like all, like basically my lounge is all, it looks like it's been like assimilated by the board. Right. Yes, you're going to encourage to play it now that you can take the piss out of people as they try. Right, let's put these in the sink and then we'll get started mixing these blueberry muffins together. Yeah, but one of the things I've been wanting to get into baking, I've always loved baking, and I went through like a stint of baking like crazy for a good while last year, but obviously I loved doing the stream, and it was like, which hobby should I choose to do? And I was like, well, why not both? So now we do baking streams on Mondays. It just made logical sense. But yeah, how's the kid? How's the new childling? I remember you were at the stream for a good while, and then you had your first, and came back for like a week, and then we're like, yeah, got another kid on the way. I was like, fuck. Okay, priorities right, man. Watching the stream takes priority. Everybody knows that. Kids are great little vampires. They suck the vitality out. That's mood, as the kids would say. That's mood. I've changed this to time. I don't know how. It's not time. It's pounds and ounces. We're good. Milliliters, grams. There we are. Back to grams. Okay, so moving to the blueberry muffins. So what we're going to need for blueberry muffins are the following things: unsalted butter. I came prepared. Golden caster sugar. I'm a bit worried we don't have enough of this, but oh yeah, we've got enough. That shit's heavy, man. Eggs again. I've never made muffins before. We need some self-raising. The flour with no parents. I will make that joke every stream, I've decided. It's too good. We need milk. We've got Cravendale because we're fancy. Oh, I bet that's better than the buttermilk. Oh, I don't know why I drank buttermilk. It was awful. I got too curious. Baking powder. Blueberries, would you believe it? And the blueberry muffins the world come to. And last but not least, well, I guess it is least nothing because I've listed everything off. So least nothing. And we'll get on putting this crap together. Hey man, it's so weird. I'm always exhausted, but I've never been more happy. Dude, that's amazing. It's nice to see your little family growing. It's weird because like I feel like I've kind of seen it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? None of these see-through milk cartons and no man, opaque bottle. No, it's constantly full. It's never-ending milk. You see. That's how fancy we are. Oh, Swap, cheers for the sub. I didn't see that. I don't get any notification noises. Cheers for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. Let's get the recipe up. I'm not using the book today. I usually use Mary Berry's Baking Bible because it's fun to say Mary Berry's Baking Bible. But today we're using the internet for recipes, which means I have to scroll through about 50 pages of the baker telling me about their feelings when making the bake and why it's nostalgic for them and all that crap. I don't get why. Right, 5 pages of my children love these muffins. You know, it's like, fuck off. Just give me the fucking recipe, you dickhead. I just pop in every few months to give you an update. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to when in 18 years' time you can finally settle down and watch the stream properly. Right, where was I? Where's my recipe? It just says disaster. What? No. That was the worst joke I've ever made in my life. I think that buttermilk's gone straight to my brain. There we go. Muffins. Blueberry muffins by Jessica Daddy? Jessica Daddy is her name. Or she just likes to like announce her fetish to everyone. It's a tasty breakfast treat. Oh my god, she goes on. Right, here we go. Oh no, keep going. Muffin tray with paper muffin cases. I don't have paper muffin cases, I have cupcake cases. I'm going to assume they're the same thing and see what happens. There's more room inside a panel for ads. Yeah, it's crazy. Hope your baking goes well, mate. Cheers from across the ocean. Here's to hoping my country doesn't burn down before I can find it. Yeah, man. Good luck out there. Make sure you have a steady supply of powdered goods in your bunker. But yeah, man, it's good to see you. Always is. So cheers for popping in. So for anyone who doesn't know, Metro Man's like one of my first ever followers. This looks grotty as all kinds of hell. That needs some kind of cleaning. I have a feeling that I'm going to be making accidental cupcakes today because I don't think I have a muffin tray. I didn't really think that. In my head, they were the same as cupcake trays. Why is this so grotty and gross and minging? Oh. I'm using the metal one. We're making muffin cupcakes. I don't care if it's not a thing. We're making muffin cupcakes and you can deal with it. We'll just make a lot of them. 6 at a time, unfortunately. With these tiny... Fuck. Muffins are just big cupcakes anyway. They are, Stacey, they are. So we're just making small muffins, which are cupcakes. We're making cupcakes again, second stream in a row. No, actually, no, I did a stream where I didn't do cupcakes. Nice. Let's get to mixing. Shut the fuck up. Cream the butter and sugar until fluffy, and then add the eggs. Oh god. So we need 100 grams of this. We've got 160, so I like golden caster sugar. It feels superior. It's like the golden sugar. I feel like I'm making a cake for like an Aztec king. Although this is covered in something sticky. I don't think an Aztec king would allow that in his kitchen. Did the Aztecs have kitchens? I don't know. Question of the day. Did the Aztecs have kitchens? How much do we need? So butter is 100 grams, so it's a perfect ratio for our buttercream. The golden ratio. The Aztec ratio. 1, that's 25 grams, so we're quite the way there. 40. 73. 97. Oh, can we get that 3? Can we get that 3? Ah, there's 1. Oh, 101. Are you kidding me? That's bullshit, man. That's cheating. Right, let's beat this crap together. It's always fun. My hair, don't even question what's going on with my hair today. I got out the shower like 15 minutes before the stream started and I couldn't get it under control. So you're dealing with dual fringe Dan today. The noise. I don't like the noise. Oh. There. I can't escape it. That's creamy as fuck. One time I did this with like rock hard butter and it took forever. It took forever, it was a nightmare. But no, this is like, yeah, that's buttercream straight off the bat. Nice job, golden caster sugar. It's a bit grainy, but you know, that's just how the Aztecs like their buttercream. Instructions, I was like, what the fuck am I looking for? Add the flour and baking powder. Oh, we've got to add the eggs in one at a time. So we've got 2 eggs to add in. 1 egg. Now the key to doing things one at a time is you don't put 2 in at once. Is that a bit of shell or is that just a bit of sputum? Come here, you little shit. Nobody can escape me. It's sputum. Oh, it's like the bit of the... I don't know what it is. Get away. It used to be a chicken. I don't think Nebuchadnezzar would put up with this. That's 1. Shit. Oh, that's gone everywhere. Oh, this is... So if anyone's just joining the stream, I've never in my life seen an egg do this. With like a tissue-y kind of... Ugh, man, I hate egg. I hate egg. If anyone's just on the stream, hello, my name's Dan. And I do baking streams on Mondays. If that sounds like something you like, consider following. It really helps me out. And you'll know when I'm on. And you can bake along if you need to. On the Discord, I put the recipes for the bakes. Although I didn't this week because I couldn't get the stuff for a Battenberg. So next week we'll be trying Battenberg. And you can follow along if you want. On Fridays at the moment, I'm doing VR streams. And on Wednesdays, I do Super Metroid speedruns. So as you can tell, bit varied in what I stream. There we go. Okay, so add the flour. How much flour? 300 grams. That's a lot of flour, my dude. I need to clean my sieve, which means it's going to be wet, which means the flour is going to cling to it and it's going to be a nightmare. Towel it and hope for the best. So. That might do. How are we doing for time? How's the cakes looking? Oh. Well, they rose. They rose a lot. They're like massive cakes. Massive. I wash my hands of it. We're going to assume that that's how it's supposed to be, as to make it so I don't have a breakdown. Got wet on my phone and now it's trying to tell me. What did it try to say? It opened up Google and it opened up Google and told Google, no, I don't have a breakdown. And Google sent back, good to know, smiley face. Well, it's nice to know that Google cares. Okay, 300 grams of this crap. And that's not even half the amount we need. And that's still not even half the amount we need. Well, just over half. Ah, I missed the units up now. Units, grams. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, man. Not quite 300. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Then what does she want? What was her name? Something Daddy. What's Daddy woman want? I've got an apron now, I can wipe shit on it. That's why it exists. Go away, Google, and find out about how many breakdowns I'm having. Okay, baking powder and mix to a thick batter. So I need the baking powder as well. 1 teaspoon of that. It's weird, it's self-raising flour, so I don't get why it wants it. You know what I mean? So we've got to beat this into submission. And then that's it. We'll beat it into a batter. I'm gonna batter you, mate. I'm gonna fucking batter you. It is a thick batter, you're right. You're right, Daddy Go. What have you... Can't quite remember what her full name was. Okay, it's more like a dough. Is that normal? It said thick batter, and I assume that's what that is. We need to stir in the vanilla. Oh, then we add the milk. Okay, that makes sense. So vanilla extract. And I'll get that back out. No. There we go. How much of that? Thick with 2 C's. Everything's thick with 2 C's today. Good day if you're a fan of the thick. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's this. Whoa. Don't eat vanilla extract, Dan. Avoid the temptation of the vanilla fragrance. And then we want 140 millilitres of milk. Fortunately, our jug's filled with buttermilk crap right now, so we've got to clean that out. Doesn't look pleasant, doesn't sound or smell pleasant. Bet your ass it doesn't taste pleasant. I don't know where buttermilk came from. I don't know if it's the same for you people, but buttermilk didn't exist. Wow, they've sunk. Oh man, that one's just collapsed. Not a good sign, right? Collapsing. Why it's done that? Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Buttermilk didn't exist, I swear to God, until about 3 years ago. And then the hipsters found buttermilk chicken. And now it's everywhere. It's like pulled pork. Where's the milk? Oh, 140 millilitres, right? Good stuff. I'll loosen things up. And then we add the blueberries once this has been mixed. Oh, the noises. Oh no. Oh. That's not sad sand. That sand's a little too happy. Can you hear the noises, or is it just me? Because I feel like I might get banned from Twitch at this rate for making like weird hidden audio porn. It's like, oh yeah, it's just an innocent baking stream, and then you close your eyes and I'm just like, beat it. I'm gonna make batter. That's mixed. Blueberries. Just run them under some water first because I get paranoid. I got told once that if you don't clean grapes before you eat them, it gives you diarrhea. I don't know how true that is, but now I'm scared of all fruit. Blueberries. What they are. This recipe can be done with dried or fresh blueberries. Although like a 80s rapper, you know I always keep it fresh. And drug-free. Grandmaster Flash. I don't know if he's dead, but I'm assuming he is. Grand Thrash the Mash. Is Grand Thrash the Mash? Is Grand Thrash the Mash still alive? I don't know why my brain doesn't work out my mouth properly. Okay, so we can make 6 at a time, essentially, due to not having enough stuff. Maybe I can make 12. I'll use the grotty, gross looking one. It's got just stuff from last bake on it. I can't seem to unstain it. I'm also going to put the kettle on because I fancy a brew. Looks gross, man. Yep, these are definitely muffin papers and not cupcake papers. It's all gonna go. It's still going. No way. Good for him. Good for him. He didn't let those cocaines tempt him, just like he said in his song. If you've never heard White Lines by Grandmaster Flash, you need to. You owe it to yourself. And play it to your children so they'll know not to do cocaine. It was part of that like 80s push, like drug PSAs, anti-drug campaigns, like losers only losers do crack cocaine, you know. Ugh. If you want to be a cool kid, you don't inject heroin in your penis. This is Timmy. He gets straight A's. He doesn't shove cocaine up his asshole. Don't be like Terry the bum bandit. Fucking hell. Make myself a brew, because fuck you, that's why. 2 sugars, of course, because I have a soul. If you don't put 2 sugars in your coffee, you don't have a soul. You always got to put your milk in first, so you don't burn your beans, even though I'm doing instant coffee. Beautiful. I know you're missing out on these expert coffee making skills over here. But, you know, I can't show you all my secrets. Beautiful. Okay, let's put these blueberries in these small containers using a large spoon. Large spoon. How large of a spoon? Normal tablespoon. It's a lot of batter. Muffins are big. This is supposed to make 12, and we're essentially making 12 cupcakes now. And then we'll try these Japanese pancakes while these are in the oven. See how that goes. I can probably tell you how it's going to go. Not well. I have no confidence in how well Japanese pancakes will go. But they look amazing, and if I manage to pull at least one off, I'll be happy. And I'm going to eat it, because I'm hungry. I don't think there's any blueberries in that. Government's rejected. Oh man. The more I see, the more I do. That's got one of the greatest starts, because it doesn't seem like a anti-drug song. Like, it seems like a genuinely like cool song. It's like bass. It's so good at the beginning, and then like you start to listen to the lyrics, and it's a guy being like, "Don't do cocaine," and you're like, "What? You tricked me, Grandmaster Flash. You tricked me. I was dancing, and now I won't do cocaine for the rest of my life. Thank you. God bless you, sir, and your anti-drug songs." It really turns me on and on. This one needs more. This one needs more. Not why I sound like the heart attack guy. This is an heart attack. This is an heart attack. This is heart attack. That bass, that fucking drum line. What a fucking tune, man. And it doesn't tell you not to do drugs, so. Right, so that's what we've got left batter-wise. A lot. Okay, how long? How long's that go in? What is it? Laura Daddy? 15 to 20 minutes.
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Second timer, 15 minutes. Starting now.
I think that's burnt as fuck. Let's put the muffins in. The muffins. The fucking weird things. I think that's burnt. I'm going to take it out just to have a look. It's either that or it's just really dark. It might just be really dark chocolate, you see. I'm going to make some space and you can see what you guys think, okay? I think it might be okay. Let's put it back in. It's not smoking, so that's good. I think they're okay. I think it's just it's a very rich dark chocolate cake, right? So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we might have destroyed the cake. They've got 6 more minutes in the oven. And we've got... Well, we just need to watch it. And then if flames don't burst out the oven, we don't die. And that's the main thing we need to look out for, is death. Always on its way. Never ending. Always coming. I'm going to bin the rest of this muffin mix because we can't fit it in anything. There's not a lot left. Well, there's probably about a cupcake's worth. Something tells me today's stream is going a bit to shit. Maybe we can save ourselves with the Japanese pancakes. I thought 45 minutes is a bit long, isn't it? I'm scared. I'm scared of the cakes. Right, we need to clean a lot of crap. I'm scared of the cakes. The street's gonna end. Put it in a mug and microwave it. This? Oh, I don't trust that. I could do. Should we? Should we see what happens? Let me need to move this. This is gonna be grim. Oh, it just seems grim straight off the bat. Just in theory, it should work. You know what? You know what, Thane? I agree 100% with your hypothesis. However, let's get some practical experimentation in and see what the fuck we're about to create. How long? How long? 4 minutes? Maybe? I feel like I'm just surrounded on all sides with hazards, with hazardous bakes. Oh, man. Hazardous Bakes. That's my next album. I've got Grandmaster Flash so stuck in my head. With his catchy, good, nice person, don't do drugs music. It's kind of like lame because you can't sing it on the street, you know. Like, not that I go down the street, you know, rapping often. Not too often, maybe every now and then. I'll let loose. But if I am walking down the street and rapping, I can't do Grandmaster Flash's white lines because I'm just like walking past people like, don't do cocaine! And it's like, oh, who's this nutter? I'll somehow seem more threatening than someone who was actually on cocaine. Not what you want. Cheeky clean. Cheeky midstream clean. I feel like it's kind of like a Monty Python's like, welcome to the middle of the show. Give me that. That in there. Okay, that doesn't belong in. Doesn't smell burnt, but at the same time surprisingly smells like an old folks' home in that oven. Oh. Smells nice-ish. I think it might need a bit more time, but I'll show you what we've got so far. Like one of the blueberries exploded, but you know, I don't blame it. Let's stick it back in. Let's stick it back in. We're going all in. Balls to the walls, lads. Let's do it. Right, so now we're going to try some Japanese pancakes. I'm worried about the oven cake because it's black, but at the same time, maybe that's by design. My honest answer is I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, let's start on these, making this pancake mix. I'm scared of this oven. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cakes out, leave them for about 10 minutes to cool in their tin, and then put them in the fridge for about 5 or 10 minutes to speed the cooling down period. And then take them out of the tin. We need to get them to cool down in 45 minutes essentially, while we play around with the Japanese pancakes and eat muffins. Okay, somehow got smaller. It got smaller. We go at it with a spoon and see what happens. You know what, let's be classy. Shit! Alexa, shut up! Let's see if these bad boys are done. Or cremated. Smells so weird, man. I think they're fine. I genuinely think they're supposed to be Venta black cakes. It doesn't look right, does it? That doesn't look right. But it doesn't smell burnt. But at the same time, looking at it, my mind's like, danger, don't eat this. What have I made? Because there's no crust to it. No, that's proper cake. Oh, that feels amazing. Doesn't. I was gonna say it doesn't smell burnt, but I honestly can't tell. It smells a bit weird. We're going to continue as if they're not burnt. And see what happens. But we'll put them over there to start their cooling journey. They look bizarre. But I think, honestly, they might be all right. It might be just like a really decadent chocolate cake, you know? I've seen chocolate cakes like that really black before, so maybe that's wishful thinking. Merry, this isn't a merry bake. That's the issue. Saying we've gone off road. We've gone off the internet. Let's try this thing. That's a hot cup. Let's try this. Okay, so people just joined. We're doing muffins, but we had enough left over for one more muffin, so we decided to microwave it and see what happens. Let's go. Okay. It's got like a dark orange middle. You see that? Like a Cadbury's cream egg in there. It pongs a bit. It stuck to the roof of my mouth. I don't know what to do about it. Oh my god. What was that? Okay. Let me take you on a journey. It was like the orange bit on the inside is like biscuit. It's so dry because it's like see how dry it is, and like the middle of it's just powder. You know? It's just like hot, and it stinks, man. It stinks like actual death. It smells like future food, like in the future when we're colonizing Europa or something, and we're like traveling years between planets. That's what they're gonna give the poor bastards that have to colonize other worlds. It like went through every known texture. It went from kind of chewy because of the blueberry gunk through to like cake, a tiny bit of cake, and then foam, and then just this sickly crunch. And then as I hit the crunch, the powder kind of just exploded around my mouth, and then just seemed to solidify the whole fucking concoction. And it just kind of plastered itself to the roof of my mouth, it was like it was trying to absorb my moisture. That's what it felt like. It felt like it was drinking me. It's like an anti-liquid. It's like a disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Never again. Not right, is it? I'm just hoping I don't have to bin this bloody mug now. So we've got lots of time to fuck about with these Japanese pancakes, because we need that cake to be fully cooled before we add the icing. We still need to make the ganache that goes on top. The ganache that goes on top. Oh man. Assassination attempt failed. That was awful. It was like the epitome of food with no soul. Alexa, shut the fuck up. I'm still amazed that works. Okay, let's see how the muffins are doing. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Of course I know him. He's me.
Right, they look done. They look done. Ish. Maybe could use a little bit more browning. I'm going to leave them in for just a tiny bit longer. I'm going to turn them around so the fan hits them from the other direction a little bit, because they look a bit anemic. I can't get over that thing. What was that? I feel like I just created a monster from a slasher film. Like, that thing is going to evolve in the bin, and then it's going to break out and then come to destroy its creator. Alright, let's make some pancake batter. Japanese pancake batter, to be exact. So if you don't know what a Japanese pancake is, if you know what a crepe is, or a crepe, if you're uncultured, a crepe's like a flat pancake. That's your classic flat pancake. And then you've got like a Scotch pancake, which is like what the Americans stack up. That's a Scotch pancake. A Japanese pancake is like that thick, and really kind of light. So they're also known as souffle pancakes because they're just that light. People messaging me on Messenger. And I'm glad I've got this coffee though, because I need to just rinse my mouth out. That was awful. What a nightmare creature of the abyss I created. Let's take these out and then we don't have to worry about them while we do our pancake stuff. They smell weird, man. They smell clinical. They smell like hospital muffins. They smell like hospice muffins. Hospice muffins. Right, we're not going to need this oven for the rest of the stream. So I can actually feel like I'm not being tortured in the fiery depths of hell. Sorry about the burps, man. I've got this weird, just chemical taste in my mouth. But looking at the muffins, this is what we got. Well, cupcakes, I suppose. They don't look very impressive, but they also don't look like demon spawn like the thing we created in the microwave, so I'll take it. I'm going to let this cat in because she's complaining a lot, but if she starts misbehaving, then out she goes. Go on, little miss. What, you were crying at the door? What are you doing? Nothing. Just sitting there. Yeah. The attention this cat requires. Hello. Staring at me like,
I heard you created something in the microwave.
I came to seek it out as it scuttles around the house. And of course destroy it. Okay. Pancake batter. Let's see what we need to do. Boop. Okay, pancake time. We've got, come on you stupid thing. So for the pancakes we need self-raising flour, which we've already got out, I believe. Ooh. Don't spill self-raising flour all over your new muffins, Dan. We need baking powder again. Caster sugar. You know what I'm thinking this is, right? No offense to any Americans watching. This is an American recipe, and every time I've followed an American recipe, I've gotten shit. One time I followed a recipe for an apple pie, but it was like an American sweet apple pie. And I thought, you know what? I always hear about, American apple pie, vile, vile, vile. We need that caster sugar back. Come on. You can never escape me. Sunflower oil. Good old Flora to keep us going. Milk again. Oh, we do need milk for the... Why, now I look like an idiot. Live on camera. Eggs. We've got the eggs. That's it. Cool. So let's get these muffins out of the way and we'll try them once they've cooled. Where's my hand protectors? There we go. Put them there to cool. These aren't going to be good. I can smell it. I can smell it. Too much like baking powder or something in there, and it gives it a really chemically taste. I can still taste the thing. Like it was like a sequel to the thing. John Carpenter's going to be knocking on for my story. We also need vanilla extract for these Japanese pancakes, which sounds quite cute. We've already got it out apparently. There you are. So let us begin. So yeah, these are if you've never seen what a Japanese pancake looks like, I have a picture for you here. We're using the BBC Good Food website for this one. But yeah, they look like that. They're really tall and tasty by the looks of them. So what do we need to do? So people are saying in the comments here that for this to work, you need to separate the egg whites from the other one. So the egg whites should be beaten separately, and this is something I heard actually about these. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow the advice of the people. I follow the advice of the people. So we'll separate the egg whites and we'll whisk them. Yeah, because yeah, Eva, you were saying that. Yeah, I told you so. It's devil's snare. You have to separate the egg whites. I don't know. How do you separate egg whites? Here's what I'm going to try. By instinct, is this kind of thing where nope, that's in. Oh, that's in and it's fucked. That's just completely mixed in. Okay. We have more eggs. We'll try again. Be gone, failure. I wish not to see you. How do you separate egg whites? I'm guessing you don't smash them too hard down on the thingy-McBob, on the bowl. Try that again. Where's that new mini mixy bowl we got? We bought a new one. I don't know where it's gone off to. Oh, there it is. Okay. Put it in the microwave. You know what? No. I've learned my lesson. You could use a sieve. Nah, surely that would go through. It's liquid. Right? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carefully crack this one. And carefully open it. And just do this. Et voila. I don't know what to do with this, so it's going back in the carton. Don't think about it. The yolk is surrounded by a thin membrane. Yeah, I broke the membrane, so it all mixed in. That's the issue. That's why I got new eggs out. I broke the membrane, so it all kind of collapsed in. Okay, so we got one. You ain't getting out of here, Yolky Joe. Yolky Joe, no. There we go. Just put them in there. Peel them away. Yolks of shame. I need to go fishing for that bit of shell.
Tiny bit of shell. Will be good.
Boop. Beautiful. So we've got to whisk these egg whites. Like a meringue then. I'm assuming. And then we fold it into the other ingredients. How do you know when you're done? Woo! Does it have to like create a peak or something? Stiff peaks, yeah, okay. This could be my serial killer thing. I'm always looking for like a serial killer thing, you know, like every serial killer has a quirk. I could be like egg whisk murderer, you know. I could be like, you could be like, Tiffany, he's coming. How do you know? Can't you hear it? And then I just kind of like that. Oh man, yeah, these Japanese dudes. This is why arm wrestling is banned in Japan. Yeah, I wish I had an electric mixer, but I just don't have one. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. We're almost there. His cat's looking at me like, what are you doing, human? Okay, what do you reckon to this? Well, actually, I'll do it. Let's do it now. Fifth peak. Okay, cool. So we'll put them aside. Okay, so we're getting 2 tablespoons of golden caster sugar. We're out of spoons. Out spoons. We're out spoons. We're always out spoons. Ugh. We bought some cutlery in this house and tip it over your head. What? Is that the, are you, that's the check, isn't it? I've actually seen that been done before. No, that's sliding. Oh, come on, today was arm day. Am I alive? Woo! Okay. I've never done that before. That's actually pretty cool. I'm the baker. Oh, I should put these cakes in the fridge for like 5 minutes now. You don't want to put them in the fridge for too long to cool because we'll dry them out. So what we'll do is we'll just stick them in. They look burnt, but I know they're not. I can feel it in my jellies. Well, we don't have much space in this fridge for to do that. I could create some kind of. I've got a lot of random guff in here. Do this real quick. There we go. Space created. For I am the space maker. Okay. 2 tablespoons of golden caster sugar. So for anyone who's just joined, we're waiting for our chocolate gateau to cool a little bit, and then we'll make some ganache for the icing later. Right now we're experimenting. I'm trying to make some Japanese pancakes. So we've whipped the egg whites, which I'm tempted to taste, even though it's just egg. But it looks quite nice. Okay, so method. We need the flour, baking powder, and sugar. So the flour was 150 grams of self-raising. Self-raisin's taking a beating today. So are the eggs. 150. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. Fuck. So I don't know if you can hear the noise of this cat playing around with an electric fish. But if you can and it's annoying, let me know. Quite loud to me. And then the other thing, the baking powder, right? Half a teaspoon. The miniature spoons of cough medicine givering. I did a terrible job cleaning this. My goodness. Covered in chocolate. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure how Japanese pancake's going to go at all, but we'll see. Baking powder. Baking powder? Baking powder. There we go. The baking powder is the stuff for me that I feel like I can taste a lot. I feel like I'm very sensitive to baking powder taste. So when it's when quite a bit of it's in a cake, I can't help but shake that kind of chemically taste. Okay, so that's that. And then we put in the eggs and the oil. So make a well in the center, add the eggs and oil. So let's make a well in the center, add the oil, which is 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil. There she blows. And then we're going to put the eggs in, and we're folding these eggs in. So let me get my rubber spatula, and let's get to folding. So I'm guessing we just kind of do this, and we've got to be gentle with it, right? Now we can take something that I absolutely cannot stand, the concept of eggs, hate eggs, to create something that I just kind of want to eat straight off the bat, even though I know it's just eggs still. This might take a while. We've got to add milk though, right? Which is just going to ruin it. Gradually add milk. Oh. I feel like the eggs maybe should have got put in after the liquids, but I'm sure that would just ruin the folding. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I think we fucked it. But we're not really following the recipe because apparently this recipe is wrong. So instinct's telling me I should have put the egg whites in after the milk. But I don't know. Honestly don't. Because then it's telling me to whisk the eggs in, right? Yeah. I think we fucked it, boys and girls. I think I should have done the milk first. Like I said, this recipe is wrong, so all it was someone in the comments saying we should separate the egg whites and fold them into the other ingredients. So yeah, the other ingredients would be the milk and the... Ah, shit. Let's just make some normal fucking pancakes then. Or we could try again. We've got enough recipe to try again, but I'd have to re-whisk the eggs. But yeah, this has gone to shit because we've done it in the wrong order. What do you guys think? Should we just carry on and see what happens? Or should we start again? I feel like it should be like 2 big boxes you can click on. That pop up. Voting boxes. Improvise, carry on. Oh god. You're going to tell me to join the army next? Yeah, this is fucked. But let's just crack on. 140 millilitres of milk. Let's see what happens. We might make something special. Because right now we're just basically following the normal recipe now. Except we've separated the egg whites out. I was born in Salford. 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 Greatest city on earth. Greatest city on earth, mate. Fucking Salford, lad. Excuse me, mate. Do you come from Salford, though? I'm still going to, basically, I'm going to carry on folding as if it's like a softness. Nah, mate, come from Salford, me also. You know that's what we're talking about. This just looks like gross porridge that my mum used to give me when I was a kid. I never fucking like porridge. Ready break? Oh yeah, love ready break. But when you get porridge and the milk doesn't quite mix in and it's just floating on top. Getting flashbacks. So it's maintaining some of its fluffiness. Pretty happy with that. We've still got more milk to go yet though, so that's the last of the milk. The oil's in there, right? So and we're putting some vanilla in. Okay, so we'll carry on mixing this. It wants me to whisk it because I'm guessing we can't have lumps, right? But obviously that's going to mess up the egg white stuff that we've put in wrong. But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take a kind of, we're kind of mixing, we're kind of folding approach. It's definitely looking like pancake mix, but it's going to be some lumpy ass pancakes. I feel like we need to whisk, if I'm being honest. I feel like we're going to need to whisk because you can't have lumpy pancake mix. And this thing has less chance of rising. What is this cat doing? Like bloody Assassin's Creed in here. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed where it takes place during the Blitzkrieg. Actually doesn't sound too bad. It sounds pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to whisk it. Sorry, eggs, but I'd rather have a smooth mixture than anything else. Whew! A lot of whisking today. A lot of whisking. Yeah, it's another experiment, isn't it? It's another kind of thing things that go wrong. I should just rename this stream to Things Going Wrong in a Kitchen. Piper, if you try and make that jump, I will skin you and use you in the next bake. Nope, 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 nope. No. Down. Can't you see I'm mid-whisk? Probably take those cakes out now. Don't want them drying. They look so burnt, but they're not, I hope. I'll just have Evie try it first. She dies, then I'll know not to eat it. I don't like how much they've sunk though, it's really disappointing. Don't know how I could have stopped that. Piper, I will destroy you, kitten. You will be destroyed. Right, we're gonna have to put this here. Have these cakes cool. They look grim. Where's my palette knife? I've never seen a cake that looks like it will kill me if I eat it. So when it comes to the YouTube channel, I've noticed the things just popped up. Concentrate real quick. Okay. Fuck. Kind of ripped a little bit, just a tad. But it's okay, we'll seal it back together with the ganache. But yeah, these cakes just look black. But yeah, when it comes to YouTube channel, at the moment, taking a bit of a break from the like edited stream stuff I've been doing. Because if I'm being honest, I know I can do better. So I will be uploading some pretty cool stuff that we're recording stuff for soon on Tuesday. And then I've got to edit and put that stuff together. So I'm hoping soon I'll have something kind of new and interesting on the YouTube channel. Something that we just couldn't do on a stream. I don't want to just edit streams down anymore. Because, you know, I want to create some new experiences for YouTube and mess around with that format a bit more, explore the format of edited content more than just doing a stream and editing it down. So we'll be making something that's a bit cooler. Won't we, Thane? Okay, so this, we need to stir in the honey. The honey? Vanilla. We need to heat up a pan. Because if you've ever done pancakes before, you know that the pan, when it's too cold, creates the shittest first pancakes. Like, they're absolutely abysmal, they always are. The first pancakes suck. I want to try and break the curse. But yeah, basically we're going to be doing some pretty cool edited content. I don't know, I don't doubt it'll work for you, Thane, but the other two that are joining us, they're going to be recording their perspective as well. They've came up with that idea, which is pretty cool. I don't think you can do it on a PS4 though, but if you can, that would be cool. Right, pan. Okay, we're going to use the big boy pan, like the big fuck off pan. Oh no, we're not, because we're going to need to. Do we have a pan that's a bit in there? Okay, we'll use the big boy pan then. Woo! That's a big pan. Yeah, it doesn't allow 1080p. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll have three perspectives on it, so sure we'll be all right. Chocolate pancakes one time? Should we make chocolate pancakes one day and stir some cocoa into that bad boy? That sounds amazing. So the thing about Japanese pancakes, from what I've seen, is the steam does a lot of the work. Kind of like the same way Japanese bao buns work. It steams it and it kind of rises a bit more because you seal the top of the pan, so it all kind of does a thing. I don't know. I've never done them before, so this is like an experiment while we wait for the cake to cool down. I can't find where I put that lid. This kitchen has become a nightmare. Gordon Ramsay's going to come in and destroy me. I'm messy. It is. I was going to try and do a Gordon Ramsay impression then, but I think quite smartly I avoided it. Oh. Oh. Can actually put stuff away now. It's a miracle. Some of this stuff's been out all stream because we've used it in all 3 bakes. Yeah, that can go. You can go in there. Just, that's the best deal with this. Guessing like eggs. That off there before it sets alight. Eggs back in the fridge. Yeah, just waiting for that pan to heat. That's not the fridge. Waiting for that pan to heat up before we put anything on it. Because I've made pancakes before and I always get disappointed by the first batch every time. Every time. Spent ages organising this cupboard earlier today and now it's a fucking mess again. Ooh. Right, I'll move the tripod over so we can observe things on the pan side. We'll move these over here. They just smell weird. I don't trust those muffins. Whew. Right, let me get this. Change places. Here's the pan we shall be using. Letting that heat up. Feeling about there now, so let's crack on. So what we want to do is we want to oil these 2 things. These are crumpet rings. We're going to be making the pancakes in them essentially. We're going to need some tin foil as well, because I don't have a pan big enough for this, a lid, which sucks, but hey ho, what you gonna do? What am I gonna do? What was I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Oil. The pan's kind of oiled now, it's not evaporated yet, so we can use it still. However, we need to oil. I'm gonna have to move that so I can open this cupboard. Shit. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm just taking a bit of oil and then doing the inside of these. And then it's as simple as this. From what I've seen, it should be as simple as this. And then we simply just... Okay, we've got an issue. It looks like this pan isn't flat. There's no flat surface on this pan. It's warped in the middle. So we can't use these because it'll just spill out. Interesting. Let's check our other pans. Our pan's warped with heat over time. We couldn't even fit two on this one. Ah, shite. Okay, we're gonna have to clean a pan from the dishwasher. By the looks of things. Oh no, it's just a wok in there. Oh no! What are we gonna do about this? Interesting. How are we gonna work our way around this one? We just see what happens. It's not going to work. I feel like it's just not going to work. Got this small pan. We could use 2 small pans. Got these 2. And just do them both separate. Separate pans, that might be the key, I think. Yeah. What the why is that bright orange? This does not clean. Ew, what the fuck? This one's fine. Man, this is a kerfuffle. I don't know why that's like that. Gross. Bright orange. I'm trying to think what we've done that's bright orange. No? Doing be fine now. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Friday's VR stream. Because I've been itching to play that Walking Dead game all week now. Good. Yep, flat. Okay, so at least we can use this now. We've got to fill these up 3/4 of the way. Or is it 1/3? That's important. Let's Google that one. let's not risk it. Yeah, 3/4. Seems like a lot. But they are thick, boys. Can't be right. Can't be right. We're almost out of mix. Yeah, we're pretty much out of mix on 2 pancakes. I think these rings might be a bit wider than it was expecting. But now we cover them, I'm pretty sure. Small leak. Oh, air's fine. It's fine. It'll solidify, won't it? Cover with a lid and cook the pancakes for about 10 minutes on a very low heat. Oh shit, okay. Very low. Might have already fucked it. We'll see. That's not tall enough. Where did these go? Every time. I never have lids that go on pans. Are we out of tin foil? Are we out of tin foil? Shit. This is just one thing after another, isn't it, today? Well, we've done it on the stream before. We shall do it again. It's time for baking tray lids. Isn't that interesting to watch? Hi. So, made a noise. So what have we learned in today's stream so far? Well, chocolate cake looks burnt sometimes, but don't worry, everything's fine. Don't drink buttermilk. Don't make muffins in the microwave. Don't eat vanilla extract. Always make sure you have the right pans and lids and kitchen roll, well, tin foil. Aluminum foil if you're American. The main one is don't trust microwave muffins. I think that's the biggest lesson we've learned. I think we could, I'll try one of these muffins now while we wait for, oh wait 10 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. Let's try a muffin.
7 minutes, starting now.
So after these pancakes are done, we're going to be making the ganache for the main cake. So this is a muffin we got. It looks anemic, it smells gross. Done. Tastes like shit. I don't know what this recipe is, but it tastes the same as. It tastes. It tastes really chemically, like the baking powder. Oh, bad muffins. Oh, bad muffins. Bad cat. Get out of the cupboard. Come on. Oh, yeah. So it is the baking powder in those muffins. Oh, that's disgusting. That is hands down the worst thing I've ever baked. We followed the instructions to a letter, so Daddy failed me. Yeah, whatever her name was. Oh, it's like I don't know what it is. Let me check the website and see if it's some weird dietary requirement website or something, like people who can't eat like nice food. Good to know it's called now. Oh, they are hideous, all of them. They taste like something you'd get in Lush. They taste like a bath bomb. And they seem. I don't know if it's psychosomatic, but it's almost like they have a bath bomb fizz. These muffins, hands down, the worst muffins I've ever had. They're just sad. They're just sad muffins. They're like smell wrong. I could smell it in the oven. You can smell the chemicalness or whatever it is in the baking powder. Wouldn't feed it to my dog. Feed that bloody cat to a dog though. Don't go on the laptop again. Stop it. No. The muffins were bad. Although Piper likes licking the residue, apparently. What are you doing? It's evil muffins. Not good. Bad muffins. So, for anyone who's just joined, we're waiting for the chocolate gateau, the chocolate cake, sorry, to cool before we make the icing and put the icing on. Meanwhile, we're waiting for these Japanese pancakes. See what they're like. Let's lift the lid and see how it's going. This is where it's just going to be black chaos. Those muffins are tragic. Okay, bubbles on top, that's what we need. We need to flip them. Now we've got to flip them. Apparently. It gives us a tactic to do so. It says here, oh, that's the muffins. Tactic. You can't climb my leg, you nuisance. It says, we need to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, we need the bubbles around the edge, and then we need to, yeah, so let's put the lid back on. You're right, Kana, welcome. As you can see, it's gone wrong. Today's stream Well, it's just the muffins were awful. That recipe is just the worst. I regret it so much. I can still taste the weirdness. Yeah. So to very carefully turn the pancakes over, you can do this by lifting each pancake in its ring onto the lid and then inverting the pan over them before turning the whole thing back over and taking off the lid. Get that? You can do this by lifting each pancake in its ring onto the lid and then inverting the pan over them. My fear is this, and I'm betting it's what's going to happen. I'm going to try and lift one, and it's just going to come out and spill everywhere. That's what I'm thinking. This cat's bizarre, man. Let's go for it because we had it on a bit of a high heat first. So this is one. How are you supposed to lift it? It's gonna be hot, right? Yeah. So how are you supposed to lift it? So okay, so it wants me to do this, right? Here's the lid. We take one onto the lid. I can smell burning. This lid's not too hot. Pan over. And then flip. Oh shit. That went to shit, didn't it? Of course it did. Cover that bad boy up like it never happened. Next. I feel like this one's just taking its time a bit longer. Reckon that looked all right? To me, it looked like death in pancake form. Like those cakes do, but in cake form. So what's my issue with the cake is I don't know why, but they've sunk. So if anyone knows why a cake would sink in the oven, let me know because I need to figure out why. Alexa, shut the fuck up. So let's try it again. Okay. Okay. Problem we've got here is following. I can't put the pan flat against it. I'm gonna have to flip. Okay, so we're gonna have to. Oh, right. So this onto this one. Flip this one over. This onto that one. And then we should be able to get it flush. Which we can. And then we do this. Oh! Ooh! And then that goes on for another 2 minutes. Potential. I'll take that. See how these cakes are doing temperature-wise. They're sunk so bad. I know it's supposed to be like a really dense cake. But but they have sunk really bad. So what we need to do is we need to cut these in half each, horizontally, which if we do that now, they'll cool down faster, but they have sunk really bad. Let me bring them over so you can see. They look burnt, they're not, they're just very, very chocolatey. Okay? These muffins can go straight to hell. So yeah, they look burnt, but they're not. But see how they've sunk? So I'm a bit worried about chopping them in half because I genuinely think it's sunk halfway into the cake. So we've got to attempt that soon. And then we'll start on the Ganesh, or whatever it's called. Okay, so instinct tells me this is all gone to shit and that these are going to be completely wet on the inside. I think we should try this one and see. Try not to destroy it. So let's get a plate out and see what we've made and if we should be like actually depressed or not. I'm thinking we will be. I have no confidence in this experiment. The whole thing is not FDA approved. Okay, boys, moment of truth, okay? Moment of truth. It's the moment of truth. Oh, fuck, it's hot. Why did I do that? It's fine, it wasn't too hot. It was a bit hot, but not enough to properly burn. How to get them out? The next puzzle. See, that's looking all right on that side. But this side's looking a bit dark. How the fuck do you get them out? Because you can't grab them. What the fuck? What the fuck? See what the internet says. Doesn't say. It just says stack and serve. Let's see what this thing tastes like, this bit that's leaked out. Moderately nice. Not as sweet as I like. Quite nice, yeah. Looking like it. Should take this one off in a second as well, but that one's on a much lower heat, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. Give it an old push in the middle now. I had to keep putting my oven mitts. Leave the thing. Leave your home. It's time. Fly, fly, fly. Maybe didn't oil the things enough? There we go. Gotta be it now. So hot. Whether or not it's done in the middle, that's a mystery. But this one feels like the one that we did right. This one looks much better. Right? So let's maybe like squeeze it. Like that would make sense if I just squeeze around it. Yeah. Because it's gonna separate a little bit, right? No. No one prepared me for this part. No one prepared me for it. Shit. Oh. Is it fine? I'll mop these floors. There's no bits on it. We'll say 10-second rule on that one. Gordon Ramsay wouldn't have any of it, but we're far from his domain. I think I'm just... I'm not gonna lie, it smells a bit weird. It smells like baking powder again. So it really does smell like that baking powder. It smells almost identical to the muffins. So let's give it a go and see what the fuck's going on. And then we'll start on the Ganesh and then we can try the cake. Aunt Jemima, save this dish. This is not going to taste nice. I can tell already. I feel like it's underdone. But it is not underdone. Oh. Okay. It's baked. And it's looks like how it should look. Tastes like pancake. It's not nice. I'm not sure if I've made a Japanese pancake how it's supposed to be. But it's okay. It's okay. It just has that bit of baking powder in that I can really detect. But like I said, I'm like weirdly sensitive to baking powder in bakes, so I really hate the taste of it. But you know what? I'm going to call that a successful souffle pancake. We whipped egg whites for the first time. What? Oh. Denser than I thought it would be. Oh, oh. Oh. Yeah. It's a lot denser. I thought it was going to be really light and kind of fluffy. But I don't know if I've done it wrong, but it is really dense. It's kind of a word. Flaggy. Ravenclaw, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I missed that. Really appreciate it, dude. I'm on every Monday doing bakes. And if you're interested in Super Metroid, I speedrun that on Wednesdays. And we do VR games on Fridays. It's claggy. It's claggy. Oh, shit. Don't spill orange juice on the new cakes. So we should probably start on the ganache, and then we can dress these cakes up and eat them. And then we'll have a gâteau. Oh, you know when you need a drink? Like you really need one, you don't realise, and then you taste a bit of one, you're like... Yeah. So the way I describe these is, it looks like a really big, thick Scotch pancake. It tastes like a really thick Scotch pancake with baking powder in it. I'd rather have a stack of Scotch pancakes, definitely. But I don't know if I just overdid it. I did what the recipe said, but I'll try again. I think I'll try again off stream a different recipe because it's got potential to be a really nice breakfast food. Bit of bacon on that. And we're good. We're golden. But yeah, the recipe did... Shit. The recipe did also say it would make 6, and it made 2. So I think we did something wrong somewhere. So that's all we got. Nice. Gonna go put it somewhere else for a while I can't because there's a cat around. Put it over here. We'll start on that chocolate ganache now. And we'll yeah, I'm a bit perturbed by them. They're not like how I expected them to be, you know. When you see the image, they look super light, but they're just not. Okay, so to make the ganache, we're going to need to boil some cream, saucepan with chocolate. Let's get that saucepan. We'll get this big boy. Crack it up. Bring you back over to the pan, to the hob. I'm looking forward to this chocolate cake because it looks really moist and quite decadent, and your boy loves him some chocolate. What can I say? So let's have a look at the recipe for the ganache. The original recipe said whipped cream icing. I'm not a fan of that at all. So we're going to use chocolate ganache, which is also used on chocolate gateau quite frequently. So we need double cream. I remember that much. We need chocolate. Would you believe it? It takes about 5 minutes to make, apparently. So let's go for it. 200 grams of dark chocolate, roughly chopped, 300 milliliters of double cream, and 2 tablespoons of golden caster sugar. This caster sugar has been in everything today. It's famous. Is he still out? There he is. Okay, double cream. We've got double cream. There you are. So we need 300 milliliters, which is half of this tub. And then the chocolate, we need to... Oh, we should probably do that first, because we're not going to stop stirring this stuff as soon as it goes on the pan. So let's chop some chocolate up finely, because it gets poured over the chocolate, which seems bizarre to me, but that's what they want. This is going to be a dense cake with dark chocolate. It's going to be so decadent, and I'm looking forward to it so much. Only Bourneville for me. I love Bourneville. Okay, so this has been in the fridge, so it's not going to be an easy one to cut. One of those where things just fly everywhere. Luckily I have quite a sharp knife, so we're good. I want a slap chop. Do you remember slap chop? You're gonna love my nuts. It's like a device you could just put stuff under it and you slap the shit out the top. And then bam, chop. So we need to do this quite finely because basically we're going to be boiling the milk, the double cream, and then pouring it on top of this, and then it's going to melt and create a really nice glazy kind of ganache. And it should be quite shiny and like just look really nice. And we'll leave that to thicken for a while we cut the cake up. I think we're almost done. That's roughly chopped. It says roughly chopped. But it is tempting just to fucking snort this chocolate right now, I'm not gonna lie. I want to snort it. Look at it. I'm a chocolate fiend. It's like one of my favourite things in the world. I'm very bad for it. Not good for me. It's like my main vice. I'm not a man of many vices. I play too many video games and I eat too much chocolate, that's about it. It could be worse, I guess. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Ooh, and looks a bit bizarre. Alright, so this has warmed up quite nicely, maybe a bit too nicely. We're going to burn whatever milk touches it. Double cream. Turn that down a little bit for now. Right. So we're adding caster sugar and double cream. So let's do it, and then we're going to start stir like crazy until. So it wants me to put the chocolate in a large mixing bowl, do the cream in a saucepan with sugar, bring to a simmer, stir it until all the sugar's melted, bring to a boil, then quickly remove from the heat and pour over the chocolate and whisk straight away. So let's get this bad boy in a mixing bowl. We have that small mixing bowl. Ah, I've used all my mixing bowls, nightmare. Come on, Pyrex, work with me here. I know I've got that pan on the hob, so I'm a bit worried about it. Pyrex. It sounds like a fire-breathing T-Rex, but it turns out it's just mixing bowls for bakers. Quite disappointing, really, as far as the potential branding goes. Sounds like a fire-breathing dinosaur Pokemon. Pyrex, go! Ash said Ask Ketchum, sounding, as always, like he's suffering from the world's worst constipation. Like, what was up with that kid's voice? Did anyone get him checked out? Remember the Ashes in a coma stuff? That was grim. Okay, there we go. So we'll put the chocolate in this. We'll be careful of the hole in the chopping board. We got some new chopping boards because all ours kind of warped and... Well, we're so powerful at chopping, you see. And our blades are so honed. Ugh, that we cut straight through the chopping board. That's a lie. We were stupid and put them in a dishwasher. Wooden chopping boards don't go in a dishwasher unless you're extremely lazy. I know that camera is just amazing. That camera work, look at that. Okay, so 300 grams of this double cream is going in here. Take it off the heat just briefly, because it's looking pretty grim. Might do the caster sugar first, actually. Or was it 2 tablespoons? Yeah. I'm still out of spoons. Of course, I didn't wash any. What do you expect? Where's the one you did have? Oh man. There we are, there we are, there we are. Those muffins, I can't get over them. I can't get over how bad those muffins were. They're like, yeah, it's like a rough approximation of a muffin that people in the future attempt to make. Like the year 50,000, they find a recipe for muffins but don't understand what any of the ingredients are because they've all gone extinct. Like flour's gone extinct in the future. Well, that's not good. Oh no. Okay, so that's 300 grams. I feel like I've just burnt the crap out of all this milk. Where are all the wooden spoons in the world? Okay. Let's just stir until the sugar's melted. Yeah. You right, Cucumber Brothers? Welcome back. Yeah, the sugar's stuck, definitely. But it will melt, so we're fine. Eventually. It'll be a good way, actually, to know that it's melted. It'll dissolve into it, right? We hope. So let's just keep on stirring. Quite low heat-wise. Let's turn it up. Whoa, man. Fucking going for it, lads. This is it, the final stretch of the stream. We've got ganache to make. We've got a cake to cut. And then we've got to put the ganache on the cake. So we've just got to do this until the cake is, till the sugar's dissolved, sorry. Then we bring it to a boil, stick it on the chocolate, watch that thing melt, whisk it. Shit, we have to whisk it. Needs the whisk clean. Will be. My God, it will be. Look at this. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Hot stove? You mean the background? That's just a light I've got in the background. Add some colour to the stream. Although I realise the saturation on the stream is pretty absurd. I need to lower that for the next one. Okay, so we need to have this be simmering. We need to bring this to a simmer, so yeah, we're there. And then yeah, stir it until the sugar's melted, which is pretty much there. There's a little bit here. And then we bring it to a boil. Then smack it straight onto the ganache, onto the chocolate, and then start whisking straight away and melt that chocolate. So we create this really nice glaze, which is what's going to go on the cake. I'm pretty sure that's melted now. No, the stove, the hot area under the pan. It's red to me. Well, it's, yeah. I've got like a, I think, it's probably just how this camera's picking it up. But yeah. That's how you know it's on. I don't think it actually... Does it need to light up? I don't know how it works. Move this back a bit. I'm a bit worried about the tripod just melting over the course of a few streams. Okay, so we're going to bring it to a boil now, so whack the heat up. Still at a simmer. Still at a simmer. Come on, baby. Boil. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'd say that's boiling now. Yeah, that's boiling. Okay, time for the old whack and whisk. See this one. There's it on there. Then we just whisk straight off the bat like this. Oh my god, it works. Wow, that looks amazing. I wasn't expecting it to work, I'm being honest, because I'm used to doing the way where you use the water on the pan and melt the chocolate like that, you know. The stove from the future. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's all smooth and glossy, so it's not quite smooth yet. Oh, it smells amazing. Thane. It smells so good. I know you like Bourneville. Cheeky double cream there. I don't know what I could do with that. Make more of this and then eat it. That's looking sexy. Yeah, this is dark chocolate. This is plain chocolate. So it's really rich. And this is basically what's going to be our icing for the cake. This is the icing on the cake, my friend. So basically now I've whisked it until it's smooth. We're going to leave it on the side to thicken slightly while we cut the cake, which always goes horribly wrong. So it's kind of orangey. I think it might just be the saturation on the camera. But yeah, it's chocolate and cream, so I guess brown and white makes bits of orange. Yeah, it's just chocolate. It looks about right to me, looking at the camera, it looks the right colour. But it looks like coagulated blood. It does a bit actually, doesn't it? No, yeah, I don't know. Just how the camera's picking it up. It looks nice and chocolatey brown to me. It does look like I'm making like... I've created the ultimate cake surprise. And that wasn't like a stereotypical accent. That was just a Dracula accent, okay? I'm not having a go at any country. Just the Draculas out there. Have you ever met someone who calls vampires Draculas? And it's the most infuriating thing you've ever heard in your life. And you're like, they're not all Dracula. You moron. There was tinfoil. It was just out. I'm an idiot. Thought we ran out. I feel like this might not be quite... I don't know. Maybe the sugar didn't fully dissolve. We'll see. I didn't taste any like crunchy bits then, so good sign. The whisk murderer, yeah, like I said, that could be my thing. Like that could be my, you know, Jason's got the hockey mask, Freddy's got the big old claws. I'm the whisk guy. I have got the whisk. I come around the corner. What am I whisking? That's part of the danger. You don't know. 50% of the time, the whisk murder comes up to you and hands you a nice cake. The other 50% of the time, you die and become the next cake. Just gotta make yourself a bit more juice because I'm fucking thirsty. Yes, these cakes look burnt. They're not. And yes, they do look just as black to me. But they're a very rich dark cake because it's a gâteau, so it's very dense. Very rich, so. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we need to cut these knives. Oh, man, it's too late in the day. We need to cut these cakes horizontally. My issue is, they've dipped really badly. Can you see? They've sunk. So I'm really worried that as I cut, I might. Yeah, they've just sunk. I don't know how or why they have, but they have. If anyone who is a baking aficionado knows why a cake might sink, let me know, because I honestly don't know. So we need to cut horizontally. I wish I had like I don't know, something for it, but let's take our time with it. What I've been getting into recently? Lost. I don't know why, but I'm back into Lost. Oh, that almost went off the edge. Okay. So I actually saw the blade. So this is just going to fall apart when I lift it up. I'm honestly tempted just to stack them both on top of each other. Now there needs to be cream throughout. That's like part of a gâteau. If we failed the bake, we failed the bake. I don't know why it sunk though. Could not tell you. Oh shit. That is not even. Wow, look how rich that is. But yeah, it's all falling to shit. How thick is our ganache? Ganache? Ganache, that's it. It's ganache, not Ganesh. Ganesh is a god, right? So we need our rubber spatula to the rescue for the third time. We'll apply it and then we'll eat the fucker. And it will be, hopefully, nice, because Japanese pancakes were a bit disappointing. 4, 8, 15, 16, 20, 25, yeah. Like, I was talking to Evie about it, and I was like, we watched Lost. And then I just turned to her and went 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, because it's like still ingrained in my brain. Let's see how thick this is. It's not looking too glazy, if I'm being honest. Looking a bit loose. You know what I mean? Part of me is just like, pour it over the cake and eat it. Oh. Yeah, this is going to go to shit, but let's give it a go anyway. So the way this is going to go down is we get a plate. Let's give you guys a better look. I don't know if there's like a... You're coming down in the trenches. Check this out, dynamic shots. Boom. So you might be able to get a bit of a better angle of what I'm doing now. Hopefully. There we go. So, what we've got to do is take the top layer of this without it completely falling apart, which it's going to do. Put it over here. Take the bottom layer. Okay. I want to spread some of this chocolate stuff. Looks like a geode. Hang on, let me get to a better position. Hello. Okay, so there we go. Right, this getting spatulaed on top of this. That's not hot at all, so it's not going to soak in. And we just spread on, nice thin layer. It needs to be there, maybe not too thin. Need some of those, you know, that kind of, have you seen that like piano wire you can get for cakes that lets you cut them evenly? Definitely need to get some of that. And then we take the top of that cake, put it on here. Let's try it. That's rich. And then that's just going to be a weird pit of this stuff, isn't it? Because that's gone to shit. The weird pit. So that's going to be nice and juicy in the center at least. Oh man. So what I'm thinking is actually putting the pit on next. Okay, so this has come apart completely. So more pit. Like that. Which has created some kind of horrible hole, as you can see here. Which we're just going to put some chocolate in. Don't question it. Don't question. Hell, this is the worst cake I've ever created. Look at it. Okay, it's safe to say this one went to shit pretty bad. I just don't know why the cake sunk. And then we'll just seal it on top. Like it never happened. Don't worry about the large gap. Yeah, it's like a lava cake. That's what I was going for the whole time. And then we're just going to do this. There's definitely like a lean to the cake. Oh, this went awfully, but it looks like it's going to taste amazing. And then it's just kind of going to drip around the sides because it went to shit. And we're not going to think about this cake ever again. We're just going to look at it now and we're going to learn our lessons and be like, okay, that's not what you do. So what did go wrong? I'm thinking is the following things. Some reason it sunk bad, like really bad, in the middle. And I don't know why, I honestly don't. So if anyone knows why cakes sink. But yeah, basically this is just starting to pool around, so we'll just smear it up. This is awful. Okay, that's the worst looking chocolate cake. I should have just done my grandma's chocolate cake, I swear to God. I was like, should I just do my grandma's chocolate cake? No, the secrets of chocolate cake can't be. Oh man, this is tragic. Okay, worst cake I've ever created, hands down. It's sunk because you took it out to show us and put it on the side for a minute. No, I didn't. I made sure not to open it. It sunk before I opened the oven. It had sunk way before then. I made sure because I was in my head. I was like, we don't want it to sink. It rose and then it sunk. It just sunk in the oven. I don't know why. There's bits of it are flying off now. Yeah, okay. This is probably the worst cake ever created. I did that the other stream. So, to be fair, so it's definitely something I would do. Okay. Wait for it. Saved it. Hey? Beautiful. That was awful. I also feel like there wasn't enough Ganesh. But yeah, this went to shit. This went awful. Oh, it's still gonna taste amazing. It's still gonna taste so good. Like I can smell it. It's gonna taste good. My theory is the reason it sunk was it was a bit moist. Like the actual batter was really moist because it had me put that cup of coffee in it. And I remember at the time thinking this is really wet batter for a cake. And I honestly think that's part of it. But you know, it must work for the maker of the recipe. But I think this is what happens. If we think about it, every stream we've done has gone really well in terms of what we've made. Every stream we've done so far, we've followed Mary Berry, the sacred texts of the Baking Bible. Right? This time we went rogue. We went rogue and we used the internet for recipes. I've learned a valuable lesson today. I've learned a very valuable lesson. Mary Berry is God. Mary Berry's God. Yeah, I betrayed. Praise be to Ganesh. Let's see what Evie thinks. Evie, are you up for eating a bit of cake? You're gonna love it. Yeah. It went really well. It looks like the cake from Matilda. You know the one that they make the fat fuck eat? Like blood, sweat and tears went into this cake. And I was never sure if it was kind of like an androgynous fat child. Hi.
Oh, doesn't look that.
You can say you can say what it looks like. The thing is, the inside's worse than the outside.
It looks like it's going.
It looks like I was just saying, it looks like the one from Matilda. You know that big sweaty cake that fat kid eats in Matilda? Let's try some, and then these are the worst muffins in the world.
What do they taste like?
They taste like chemicals. Yeah, they're awful. Don't even eat them. Okay, let's take a slice. So I think I didn't leave the Ganesh to sit for long enough.
Definitely going to be a rich cake. Wow. Like a lava middle.
Yeah, that was intentional. Perfectly intentional. That's my slice.
Yeah.
Here's yours. Oh no. Blood.
Cooks. Blood, sweat and tears went into this cake.
Bruce Bogtrotter, that's the one. Okay. It looks like a gâteau. No, it doesn't even look like a gâteau. I think of a gâteau being a bit more moussey. That's fucking amazing. That is amazing.
That's really good though. I'm eating this.
Oh my god, that is
You're
so
not even
good.
allowed any. I'm eating this.
It's essentially just two cakes stacked on top of each other and covered in chocolate, like chocolate guff.
It's just chocolate. Just all of it is chocolate.
It tastes fantastic though.
It's amazing.
Oh my god. Okay. I may not be able to create the most like elegant bakes as we might have seen. Well, yeah, the mug cake was something special.
You cannot have any.
It will kill a cat in one bite.
It
It's like 500% chocolate. It's dense, man.
It is.
It's good stuff. But yeah. Well, what have we learned? We've learned that I'm a bit of a messy baker. We've learned Japanese pancakes are just disappointing Scotch pancakes. We've learned the muffins are evil. And
I think you may have just recipe.
it was an American recipe. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Ah.
It wasn't Mary Berry's. It wasn't Mary Berry's recipe. I've learned Mary Berry. Mary Berry, if you watch him,
Sorry.
I know now not to stray from Mary Berry's path of baking goodness, and that we all must follow in the light of Mary Berry. Yeah, that's Erica. How does Mary Berry look like? She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She is lithe, naughty, wise. And I hope you don't mind me saying this, Erica, but it's damn right the sexiest woman I've ever seen in my life.
Why are you saying that?
It's Mary
How dare
Berry.
you?
It's Mary Berry. Come on, you have to agree.
It is Mary Berry.
It's Mary Berry. She's yeah. She's a goddess. She wrote a Bible. That's how much of a goddess she is. I gotta be a baker, mama. Yeah, man. That's the dream. So, we learned that I don't make pretty cakes.
Not cleaning this.
Yeah, I'll clean this one up. Yeah. Well, don't eat buttermilk. Don't eat vanilla extract.
Definitely don't eat buttermilk.
And don't mix the two together to see if it makes it better. Because it doesn't. It just compounds.
Oh, I was nearly sick when watching.
I was nearly sick on it. We won't eat this whole cake though, that's ridiculous, but at least we know I can make something that tastes good.
Go. To hell with my waistline.
What the hell is... Oh, have you just joined Cucumber Orders? This is today's cake.
I'm eating.
It's beautiful, isn't it? These are the muffins that taste like actual death. And this is the man. Made it all happen. That is a delicious cake. It looks like
It look a little bit like a turd?
It's like a Fallout character that put all of its points into strength and none into charisma. It gets the job done, but it looks like shit.
Really good though.
It is so good. But yeah, that cake is special. So that's going to be it from the third baking stream. I'm hoping to do Battenberg, but it depends on whether or not I can get the ingredients because things are weird at the moment. There won't be a Wednesday stream this week because I've unfortunately got a hospital appointment. And the VR stream on Friday will be going on as per usual. So if you are interested and like what you saw, we'll be doing these bakes once a week. Hopefully next time it will be a bit better. Hello, Space Muffin.
What are you eating? Oh no.
It's not chocolate, is it?
She's eating mug cake muffin.
Oh, not the mug cake. That thing was evil. Hello, Space Muffin. Today we're just finished in the stream. We managed to make the world's ugliest cake. Is this going to YouTube? Yeah, this will be uploaded onto YouTube. The whole stream. It's tragic, man. It's tragic. It tastes, don't get me wrong. My God, the taste. My God. The muffins we made today. Oh, cheers for the follow. That actually weirded me out, that seeing my own notification then. These muffins actually taste
Hey!
awful.
Apparently she did not like the fact that I took that muffin.
Do you want a bite of this
away.
muffin?
They smell weird.
They smell weird. They smell like a bath bomb.
They
And
do.
they taste like one
They
too.
do
And they fizz.
They smell a
I
little
swear.
bit
They fizz.
like a really soft neutral.
They fizz really awfully.
Bath water.
The one we made in the microwave as an experiment was probably hands down the grossest thing I've ever created. Not just in baking, but I'm talking anything I've ever created, including the stuff that's left my body. It was despicable, and I'm pretty sure it's going to crawl up the stairs at night and slit my throat in my sleep. It was tragic, and I think I created new life. I burned my kitchen. So yeah, hopefully next Monday, we'll be doing a Battenberg, as well as, obviously, I always do 2 bakes. The Japanese pancakes we did today as an experiment came out like a thick layer of whale blubber. Fuck. But you could actually bludgeon a whale to death with that bad boy. Look at that. That's a pancake.
That looks like a hockey puck.
It does. It's just like,
Oh my god.
you know what I mean? It's a dense bake. So it stayed perfectly intact. It's rubberized anyway. Thanks for joining us for the stream. I'll be back on Monday doing bakes. If you're interested in Super Metroid, for any chance, because apparently I was talking to some of the Super Metroid people, they're really into baking, so there is some kind of crossover there. I do Super Metroid speedruns on Wednesdays. Unfortunately not this week because I've got a hospital appointment. On Fridays we'll be playing VR games, which are always fun. We're playing through the Walking Dead VR game, which is just basically me being stood and scared for about 3 hours. So if you're interested in that, be sure to pop in. And every Monday's baking stream. So I will see you guys next time. So I'll see you guys on, what day is it? I'll see you guys on Friday this week. These do all, Evie Chan is this person here. That's Evie Chan. That one.
Hi.
So next week I'm attempting Battenberg, hopefully. If not, it might be a rum cake. If you want to follow along, or if you want to see what I'm doing, I'll be posting the ingredients list on the Discord between streams, which means that if you gather those ingredients, you can bake along with me. And maybe if you're lucky and you harness the skills, the power, you might be able to create something as beautiful as this. Imagine that. That's everything your life has been leading up to, surely. Look at it ooze. Look at the pit, the landscaping. This side, which definitely looks good. Also, got a badonk, my cake. But yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. Yeah, until then, cheers for joining, and follow if that sounds like something you're interested in, seeing more of this horrible disasters being created. Then I'm your guy. See you guys.
Bye.